Okay, I want to remind you of the breaking news that we brought to you first here on India Today. The Gandhis, of course, we're talking about Sonia and Rahul Gandhi, have apparently prevailed on Sachin Pilot to return to Jaipur and work under the leadership of Ashok Gehlot. The Gandhis have once again chosen between Sachin Pilot and Ashok Gehlot and chosen Ashok Gehlot over Pilot. Ashok Gehlot continues to be in the Chief Minister's chair and the choice of the High Command after the Gandhis have shown their faith in him. Sachin Pilot is likely to return very shortly to Jaipur. There is a meeting of MLAs that has been called tomorrow. Sachin Pilot is deeply angry with Ashok Gehlot, who he sees as an adversary and a person who's been trying to put him in his place. But with this new police case on conspiracy charges of poaching and sedition against him, things have truly spiraled out of control politically in the relationship between the Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister of Rajasthan. The question is, have the Gandhis done enough to quell this tension by ordering Sachin Pilot to return, be a loyal, disciplined soldier and function under Ashok Gehlot, who he disliked so much? Or is there going to be some other unilateral action taken by Sachin Pilot? That's the big question that we're tracking right now. Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi have not spoken on this issue. Rahul Gandhi, who is extremely vocal on every issue under the sun, as he should be, has said absolutely nothing as far as the tensions between Gehlot and Sachin Pilot are concerned. We're expecting that Rahul Gandhi should indicate something about what is likely to happen. But it appears that the Gandhis, from their invisible fortress, have chosen Ashok Gehlot, at least in this current tussle that's playing out in Rajasthan. Let's go across to India Today's Devankur Vadhavan for more. Dev, is Sachin Pilot on his way back to Jaipur? Will he be attending that meeting of MLAs called by Chief Minister Gehlot tomorrow? Unfortunately, we've lost that audio link with Devankur. We'll try and get that back for you. Rahul Srivastav is going to be with us in a minute. Sachin Pilot has been ordered to return to Jaipur, be disciplined and attend that meeting called by his, in many ways, his arch enemy now. We're going to go ahead and call him that. His arch enemy and boss, Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot. A personality he has been at war with for the last many months since the formation of government. A man who he does not get along with and has made no bones about saying so in public, and vice versa from Gehlot's side as well. This has become a pitched battle between the Gehlot camp and the Sachin Pilot camp, the old guard and the new guard of the Congress party. Rahul Gandhi totally silent about this bitter feud that threatens to bring another government down. This is the Congress's government to lose. Devankur, I hope you can hear me. Is Sachin Pilot headed back to Jaipur to attend tomorrow's meeting?
Well, before tomorrow's meeting, Shiv, there is a meeting scheduled for 9 p.m. tonight at the CM's residence. Ashok Gehlot will be presiding over that meeting. And what we are given to understand is that not just Pilot, but a 3-member committee has been formed, which will include Avinash Pandey, the Rajasthan Congress in charge, Randeep Singh Surjewala, and apart from that, also Ajay Maken. So these three senior leaders of Congress have been asked by the Congress President Sonia Gandhi to visit Jaipur and to speak with MLAs for themselves and to gauge the mood of the MLAs and the party mood presently. But we are also given to understand, Shiv, that the party high command, which includes the Congress President Sonia Gandhi and the former President Rahul Gandhi, have completely backed Ashok Gehlot. They have shown their entire faith in the leadership of Ashok Gehlot, and what has been communicated to Sachin Pilot in no uncertain terms is that he will have to work under the leadership of Ashok Gehlot. He has been asked to return to Jaipur.
Dave, hold on with me for a moment. We're getting some more updates. This is really turning out to be a political potboiler in Rajasthan, very much on the lines of what happened in Madhya Pradesh, except the numbers here are different. No end to the twists and turns in the Rajasthan government crisis. The Congress under a great deal of pressure to keep its flock together. Sources telling India Today that more MLAs, more than a dozen, there was a dozen already, but more than that, more MLAs are likely to join the Sachin Pilot camp and are likely to come to Delhi from Jaipur. Rahul Srivastava, National Affairs Editor, is back live with us. Rahul, you know, this to and fro of MLAs, the numbers, you know, like you said, Ashok Gehlot is pretty comfortable at this point of time. Now we're hearing about more MLAs moving over to the Sachin Pilot camp. What can you tell us?
Yes, Shiv, there is a number crunching going on by both the sides. There are claims and counterclaims. Let me give you the party position right now, the number position. Congress had 100 MLAs. 6 of the BSP got merged into it. 9 independents are currently set to be with Ashok Gehlot. Though we are being told that 3 of those who had gone with said to have been gone with Sachin Pilot, Ashok Gehlot is parading them and has called them to his residence. 2 CPM, 2 BTP, that is a tribal party, and 1 is from the RLD. Now, numerically, Ashok Gehlot seems to be safe. The point here is that even Sachin Pilot reveals tremendous amount of influence among the Rajasthan MLAs. So it's not that it's a very homogeneous kind of a breakup between Pilot and Gehlot. I think a lot will depend on what kind of posturing or pressure both the factions, Gehlot and Pilot, can create. The real crisis is that yet another state for the Congress party has plunged into a serious crisis, and the central command has virtually done nothing to create a closure as far as the crisis is concerned. And it has come to a pass that the Deputy Chief Minister of a state is sulking. He is facing a notice under a sedition charge, and it is being said it's at the behest of the Chief Minister. And Rahul Gandhi, the ex-president, the interim president of the Congress party, have not had a meeting with any of the 2 warring leaders. This is an unprecedented situation yet again in the Congress party, where the top leadership is not getting their hands dirty to end a crisis, instead sending 2 observers, which is a very, very lame kind of exercise, because it does not really resolve the issue. I think what it may maximum do is prove that Ashok Gehlot has the numbers, but it will not calm the tempers as far as the Sachin Pilot faction is concerned, or the hurt Sachin Pilot is feeling over the issue. How can you have your Deputy Chief Minister sulking, disappointed, feeling marginalized in a critical state, which is one of the last big states ruled by the Congress party?
Rahul, you know, very quickly, before we jump into a break, what is Sachin Pilot expecting, you know, out of his request for an audience with the Gandhis? What is he expecting them to do?
See, I think, Shiv, the numbers right now will decide the future of the Congress party. If Sachin has more numbers, or numbers enough to bring down the government, his bargaining power increases or improves. But even by not getting those numbers, what Sachin Pilot can actually create is a ground for a better working relationship. Or if he feels that he has been pushed out and there is no future in the Congress party, you never know, there could be a departure of caliber of a person like Sachin Pilot, who may join BJP tomorrow. It will be a setback, Shiv. Yet another prominent future prospect of the Congress party, abandoning the party, because the Congress cannot resolve its headquarters. The crisis is at the top in the Congress. I think rest is all just symptoms.
Rahul, thank you very much for that. I mean, clearly with all the breaking news you've brought us just on this bulletin, this is going to be a heavy-duty political news evening here on India Today. And I promise Rahul and his team and I here will bring you every little twist and turn. This is the big political story playing out in Rajasthan. Very quick break here. That's a wrap on this bulletin. For further news and updates, you can always log on to indiatoday.in and also download the India Today app. Coming up next is Battle Cry. We've got a very special broadcast on how Ladakh, in this current standoff with China, is being defended by humans and machines. Full story next.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.